fat stacks.
Hey.
Here, monsters have made themselves quite comfortable in a cave near the royal capital. Uses bandits hideout, but those beasts have moved in. Hold up in a place like it seems to hunt them down quite the chore. So we assume that the layout will be quite labyrinthine, ripe with spots for which to ambush intruders. We accepted the request, let's head there later. Yeah, I did accept a request to do that later, didn't I?
Well then.
I hear a voice.
What can it be?
How did it come to this? Barden comes to mind. Is Barden the only one who wants to talk to me? No. We're so close with a few of them. We're close with Halkenberg. Kind of close with Heismay. Close with Maria. We're very close with Brigitte. More, you bitch. Let me talk to you. Yeah, let's go talk to Barden.
What can it be?
Who could it be? Martyria is my favorite music, but my favorite city is Brilhaven.
You've come.
That was a little bit of hitching. There's been an incident, thankfully nobody died. They surely could have. And I know the crafty fellow who did it. He wouldn't confess even if we backed him to a corner. I'm thinking of striking a deal with him, but you know, thing is, I'm not very skilled at negotiating. Just be yourself. Convince Barton with my eloquence.
What?
Be meself. And you say, and what? Just face the problem head on, like there's nothing to be afraid of? Just be honest to a fault? Certainly seems like a far better thing than working out some plan. I could only be myself after all. Gotta play the hand I was dealt.
Thank you.
Many thanks to ye. Won't you come with me? Sure.
Thank you, truly.
Thank you for being here. I made up my mind now. Come on. Dun dun dun. Please be a voice to speech.
Listen to me.
Listen, all of you. Someone here set fire to the administration building. Managed to put out the fire, put it out before anyone got help, but this is a treason. The traitor should come forward immediately. Did you want to become a governor so badly that you would go this far, Sir Gestro?
What?
Surely you don't mean to say that I'm the one behind this.
I know who it was.
I'm done listening to all ye and all your denials. Take him away. Sirs, isn't it obvious the fire is Barton's own plot?
Just so.
Yes, Barton, your own position is safe if you have a scapegoat. How uncharacteristically intelligent of you.
What did you say?
What are you saying now? It's a plot from within. He's the deep state. My fellow townspeople, will you go on never questioning this man? What's happening in your town under his rule?
Seriously.
Guards are treating you like prisoners, spying on you, reporting on you, and this is your own town or theirs.
Let's do this.
Furthermore, is this man in any way fit to govern? I propose we hold a vote and decide once and for all.
Huh?
Vote? Is that where we decide who's governor?
No, I see.
Such a thing can't possibly be done with integrity. I won't allow it.
Oi!
Oh, yes, you will. People should decide just like with the king. The fellow is certainly all for it, even though I assume you hate the idea. Oh man, we're getting democratic up in here. For myself, I think a vote will speak volumes. It will reveal to all here that you're a dangerous one, not I. Shut up, you conniving cur. Stay calm.
What?
I hear you.
I haven't a choice.
However, if anyone who cheats will have the hell slapped into them.
Am I understood?
You all understand that I'm keeping a watchful eye. Don't forget it. Oh man, he's gonna rig an election.
Great help indeed.
I forgot myself back there. I must say, everyone seems so frightened of me, even the wee ones. They're even more scared than when they thought I was a phantasm. God, the way they look at me.
To say
Tell me the truth. Have I erred when it comes to my methods? I'm leaning towards yes. I couldn't say for sure.
if so, then.
Well, what world should I have done? What in the world should I have done instead? I mean, I thought they'd understand my reasons soon enough. I wasn't monitoring them out of contempt. Ah, so he's like a military state kind of government. I've no choice but to just hope that they'll come round. My duty is to protect the Weavens from rampant villainy. Let's think of another strategery.
Ah.
Your sincerity is always touching. But for being so thoughtful, despite having your own business to be content with, I hope I can always count on you for your best advice.
Still, though.
Vote will be held soon by the looks of things. I can't lose. I must protect the town. I'll say this as your comrade as well. I'm his comrade! Sir, not me!
Tidings for you.
Improves the chance of escape from squad battle. Okay. That's a strange ability to get. For general. General and commander. Worry not, I became governor by forever striving to fulfill everyone's expectations. That's how it should be. Parted with Barden. I think he's gonna rig the election. If I had to guess, he's gonna rig the election. Head back to Vergio. Heisme, Nuris, and Alonso. Nuris is a quest. Heisme is gonna make me cry. Alonso's was fucking crazy. Alonso, it was, hey, I'm the faker. I'm the faker, baby. And then it was, I'm gonna teach you my ways. And then my whole town got burned down and my mother died. That's like a whole character arc right there. I wonder what more they could have in like the next fucking 5 slices. But I think we go with Heisme. It's kept some spare time for me. I fucking love Heisme. Now it remains to carry out the plan in Altaberry. Our question is, where is the spear fit into our schemes? Let to search the village if you're otherwise unengaged. Might we head there? Let's go.
I'm in your debt.
Shall lead us there then. Card for monsters. We made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heisman's village. By Tadari's account, remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sight of it. Surely the work of a villager, no doubt they hid the urn somewhere could not be found. They had much time, scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions, which means our culprit must have buried it.
Sure.
No.
The village are traces of disturbed earth. Tadari's eye. Suppose it went like this. The villager disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident in speaking out directly, and then suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. They then seize Bones inside the village, an active impulse.
Then
If true, we're sure to find some traces of this road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye as we move along. How does this rank so far in the Atlas library? So far, it's like, again, I've only played 3.
Yeah.
I've only ever played 3 Reload and then 5 Vengeance. So it is definitely a high fantasy game if you love fantasy games.
oh,
He found the urn. At the same time, they do have a demo out that is like the first few days. If you're hesitant on playing it, I highly recommend playing the demo first before like you spend $80 on a game and you find out you don't like it.
Right.
Excellent detective work, Heisme. Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once more again. This was placed haphazard in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me the culprit did not truly wish it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that will satisfy them.
However,
But is that truly how this should end?
What?
Something's still bothering you.
that's
It's the villagers. But they didn't want my son to be buried here. I would have rather been told. Had we talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played at accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. It says its tendency runs deep, but the village's isolation is magnified and dramatically. Such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children that live in the village too. Ought we really turn our back to the village such as this, one that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? This is difficult. This is like one of the hardest social links. And on the bright side, there are no wrong answers, but like I don't know how to respond. Because this is Heisme's home. And he deeply loves his home and he cares about it, but he's hurt by how they've been treating him. And he doesn't want to give up on him. The adults of the village need to address this for the children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again.
our future.
My time with you has changed me for the better. Now it's time to pass the favor on to the villagers. Since Heisme's kind-hearted determination and deep trust in me.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
His is gonna make me fucking cry. He is gonna make me cry. I can already feel myself tearing up. Can I ask you to indulge myself in this just a bit longer?
My thanks.
Thank you. Let me head back. Let's head back for today and return when we're ready. Oh, he's gonna make me cry.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I think we're 2 days now. There's a letter and package from Martin.
Alec,
This package is made you safely and you'll find this content useful. However, I can assist you, I will. He gave me penicillin!
Well then.
Who wants something?
I'll see you again soon.
Oh my god, needy! Is it just her? I'd really like to talk to Brigida and get hers maxed out. There was something that said like Champion's Lineage or something like that, if I remember right. Let me see.
What now?
Oh, it's 2 days. Okay. Hey, Yufa. Tides will change. We'll arrive in Alterbury. Same. Going back to Brawlhaven.
I'm quite...
Came to the front of a tavern, having heard that Hyperic was lingering there.
Well, now,
Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at the tavern? I'm going to pick up Avi. She helps out here from time to time.
you know...
They told me lots of nice things today. For the first time ever, they said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Avi. I do too. My mother taught me ceremonial dance. What kind of dance is it? It's very traditional, but I think anyone outside the island would find it quite novel. It's really something. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. Oh. And you may, so as long as your prayers are never neglected.
And so now,
Now then, this visit indicates like they're more about sancticism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, might I ask? Just the basics. A bit here and there. Let us begin with the core of our beliefs. Receive divine teachings from God, we follow with the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers with a selfless heart, that
I
is.
see.
That idea sounds quite different from the dragon god of faith. We aspire to take the hands out of our gods and our own to confront difficulties and yet fight besides them with our own strength, such as our teachings. While it is an intriguing belief, what are those who haven't the strength to fight? The children, or the elderly, or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices.
Oh,
It's time to go visit Mama, Mr. Hyperionic Yufa. Can we do this talk at the church? Let's go. I got a little lost in the reading.
well,
Pardon me, Saint Hyperionic. What kind of illness has Avi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You're a kind person. I lost both my parents when I was around Avi's age. Are you going to the Chumvert? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. That's not what we'll decide for ourselves. I see, that is unfortunate to hear, then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We will live with anxiety in our hearts, and through sancticism we can find salvation. I simply want to simply want you to keep that in mind. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere.
see you later.
Teach me how to dance next time, okay? Something happened. That's mysterious. Converting was never such a thought I'd ever had. Your beliefs are your own. Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperionic was wrong when he said we all have a spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that's sancticism. And I feel like I better understand sancticism now that I've experienced it myself, and I could have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new, unfamiliar things. And now I want to see and learn more about the world. I want to be by your side again, Jim. Rank up!
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
Okay, so it just gets increased experience. That's fine. Not sure the wind, there's that smell again. Head is suddenly hurting. There's something about this place that makes me feel so ill at ease. Are they doing experiments on people at the church? Are they doing experiments? Illegal. I hear a voice. Don't tell me he's forgotten. Neris, Juna. Alonzo. Let's go to Neris. Because we haven't talked to Neris in a hot second. Hey, Neris. Yes, I come to check in and give you the relic. This goes here, and then capital. Never gets old. Absolutely magnificent. All the wisdom of the ancients sitting in the palm of my hand. Rather gives a chap the strength to go on. It's like this every time. At this point, I think your reactions are more interesting than the relics, nurses. So this what's it set up like this, eh? Then it could be forward compatible with modern design. Oh! I struck it. Thunderstruck. The nurse of moments ago was driveling buffoon compared to the now. It's all thanks to you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. The more I see them, the more mysterious they get. They're fundamentally different from the igniters in both process and function. Ordinarily, magic just isn't viable without Magla and magic igniters, whether for gauntlet runners or other ones. In fact, the country's technology practically relies on magic igniters, dangerous dependency. That's why I'm so drawn to these relics, or not. Aren't igniters convenient? Yeah, we learned that igniters are just convenient.
Of course.
They're simple enough that even a child can work them, but that's the very trouble. You see, wielding power beyond what can handle is a fast track to madness.
The truth is,
It took a lot of experimentation. I'd rather forget that. Truth be told, I was once approached by the government to personally participate in igniter development. They'd gather up some destitute therapists who had no other place to go, subject them to experiment after awful experiment.
About that.
You can stop it?
no.
The experiments had already started by the time they had gotten around to asking me. At that point, my descent would have been met with the insect underfoot. Been met like an insect underfoot. I'm sorry, I can't read. Lost track of several engineers I once considered friends that did participate, and it's hard to imagine what evils they worked there. Us tech-minded maniacs, well, too easily led astray, dangle some new technology in front of our eyes, and curiosity will win over ethics every time. Never openly opposed the projects, absorbing myself in gauntlet runner research. Thinking back on it, I suppose it was easy way to bury a guilty conscience. Naive as I was, I wanted to resemble for an invention that inspired dreams. I wanted to be responsible, I'm sorry. Not the one only meant for death and destruction. And now after that, I've just been kicked back down to the bottom rung. It's better this way.
No.
You say that like an old sport, but it's easier to believe. Oh, it's only because my past choices I could show off my best work nowadays. The entire kingdom is a fine venue for it. A scholar could ask nothing more. Since Nurse's pride as a researcher as well as his deep trust in me.
I'm a lucky man to be part of your grand quest.
Well, that said, I hope you'll still keep an eye out for these relics, eh?
This one's important.
Okay. I didn't even see what the reward was. What was the reward? Oh, hero's fruit. Something is nagging me though. Why the devil are these relic pieces so scattered about in the world? It seems to me like they were all once part of this greater whole, so it's some kind of natural coincidental dispersal or something else together. Next time you bring a relic, we may very well get the answer. Counting on you as always. Okay. Parted with ways. Left the engine room.